Hey there, pirates! Welcome aboard the Anime No Mi channel. From the moment Kuzan, formerly known as Aokiji, was revealed to be a member of Blackbeard's crew, the One Piece fandom became split in their interpretations. Some accused him of betrayal, while others saw it as a strategic move. After all, how could a former admiral, someone with his own sense of justice and a direct rival to Akainu, join the most chaotic pirate of the new era? The answer might lie in the past, in Blackbeard's origins, and in the name that still haunts the world to this day, Rox D. Xebec. And today, I'm going to break it all down for you in this video. I hope for your support to help our crew win, and to do so, you just need to click the thumbs up button, leave a like, and subscribe to the channel. By doing this, you will win an incredible devil fruit, so just comment which fruit you want. Something that most people missed, but is gaining traction again thanks to recent leaks, is the fact that Xebec killed an admiral in the past. Not just any marine, not a vice admiral, but one of the strongest pillars of the Navy during the rise of the world government. The impact of that assassination echoed for decades, and it's not far-fetched to imagine that a young Kuzan was deeply affected by the event. Whether it was out of respect for that fallen admiral or an understanding of the threat Xebec represented, Kuzan may have grown up hearing stories, reports, and whispers about the man who nearly destroyed the world. And when he looked into the eyes of Marshal D. Teach, maybe he saw something no other pirate carried the same look, the same rhetoric, the same dangerous dreams. Blackbeard isn't just an ambitious pirate, he's the continuation of Xebec. That detail might be the very reason Kuzan got close to him. Not out of loyalty, but for surveillance, for strategy. Maybe from the start, Aokiji has been a covert agent, a spy embedded in the heart of chaos, waiting for the right moment to act. And now, we get to the most delicate and powerful part of this theory. Aokiji is going to tell everything to Luffy. Throughout his journey, Luffy has found allies in the most unexpected places, former enemies, ex-prisoners, old pirates, and revolutionaries. But Aokiji showing up on his side would be something no one saw coming. The man who once froze Robin, who nearly destroyed the Straw Hats at Long Ring Longland, now appearing with a crucial secret and a proposal for an alliance. It might sound impossible until you understand the context. Luffy is desperate to save Garp. Teach is holding him hostage, and the Straw Hats still haven't figured out how to reach Hachinosu. In this deadlock, Kuzan's presence could be the game changer. The former admiral knows where Garp is. He knows his condition, and more importantly, he knows who Blackbeard truly is. Not just the pirate, not just the Yonko, but the heir to the greatest terror of the previous century. When Aokiji faces Luffy, the revelation is devastating. He speaks of the past, of the admiral that Xebec killed, and the moment he recognized that same darkness in Teach's eyes. And that's when an even deeper theory surfaces. Blackbeard might be the vessel of Xebec's soul, or will. Whether it's a decades-old plan, or something similar to what Oda showed us with the Hito Hito no Mi model Nika, there's a real possibility that Xebec's will survived and now lives inside Teach. That could explain why he has two bodies, two devil fruits, and such a dual nature. Maybe Blackbeard isn't just Xebec's successor. Maybe he is Xebec, and Aokiji realized it. Another key point is Aokiji's connection with Garp. It wasn't a coincidence that he tried to stop Sakazuki from killing Luffy. He's shown deep respect for Garp, the hero of the Marines. There's a layer of honor and admiration there that few people recognize. If Aokiji knew Garp might sacrifice himself to protect the next generation, he may have seen the same spark of courage in Luffy. And now, with Garp captured, Kuzan might act not just as a spy, but as a bridge to salvation. That's why, in this theory, Aokiji approaches Luffy not just to reveal the truth about Teach, but to offer a temporary alliance. It's not friendship, it's not full trust, but it's a silent pact of honor. To save Garp and stop the complete resurrection of Xebec through Teach. With the recent revelations about Gunko and her connection to Imu going all the way back to Xebec's era, it's becoming clear that a network of manipulation has been in motion for centuries. If Teach carries Xebec's legacy, and Gunko has served Imu for over 80 years, then everything might be part of a larger plan that transcends time. Aokiji, with his intelligence and access to Navy secrets, may have uncovered parts of this puzzle. And the only way to stop the complete collapse of the world, just as Xebec once planned, is by joining forces with the only D who can break the cycle, Monkey D. Luffy. For a long time, Aokiji, or rather, Kuzan, has been one of the most enigmatic characters in One Piece. An admiral who always seemed different. Not as strict as Akainu, nor as carefree as Kizaru. He always had his own sense of justice, and even though he followed orders, he often showed discomfort with the Navy's authoritarian decisions. When he lost his position to Akainu and left the organization, he entered a dark phase, full of mystery around his true intentions. The biggest of these questions arose when it was revealed that he had allied with none other than Marshal D. Teach Blackbeard. But what if that alliance was never what it seemed? Let's dive into a theory that not only links Aokiji to Blackbeard through deeper motivations, but also ties everything to the dark past of Rox D. Xebec, to the hidden truth of the Marines, and to Kuzan's ultimate redemption at Luffy's side. After his battle with Akainu at Punk Hazard, Kuzan vanished. It wasn't until years later that we saw him reappear with Blackbeard's crew. Many believed he had abandoned his principles. But think carefully, does that sound like Kuzan? He once helped Robin and O'Hara, quietly opposed some of the world government's actions, and never seemed hungry for power. So why would he join the most chaotic and unpredictable Yonko in the seas? The answer might lie in Kuzan's very essence. He saw something familiar in Blackbeard, an echo from the past, a shadow he had either studied or witnessed before. Maybe during his time at Marine headquarters, Kuzan had access to classified documents about Roxy Zebek, the most dangerous Prit in history, the one who challenged both the world government and the Yonko, and was only defeated through the unlikely alliance of Garp and Roger. What Aokiji realized is that Teach wasn't just another ambitious pirate. He was the embodiment of a forgotten legacy, and that sparked a need in him to understand more. Who was Marshal D. Teach, really? Another clue that might have triggered Kuzan's obsession is the possibility, not yet confirmed, but strongly suggested by several hints in the manga, that Roxy Zebek may have killed a Marine admiral in the past. This could have been erased from official records, but someone like Kuzan, with access to the Navy's confidential archives, might have uncovered the truth. What if that admiral had been someone close to him? A mentor, maybe? A symbol of justice who was erased by someone that now seemed to have returned in the form of Marshal D. Teach? That kind of trauma could explain why Kuzan left the Marines. Maybe he tried to warn headquarters about the threat of Zebek's legacy, and no one took him seriously. Maybe he realized that the very institution meant to uphold justice was more concerned with keeping up appearances than facing the true danger returning from the shadows. So, Kuzan made a radical decision. He would infiltrate, stay close to Blackbeard, discover his true intentions, and if necessary, stop him. What do you think of this possibility? I really think it makes sense. That was today's content. We hope you liked it and want to share your opinion on the subject. Don't forget to share the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and stay amazing.